Our story begins with Rahul Baba, the reluctant prince of Indian politics. Born into the Nehru-Gandhi dynasty, Rahul has always been in the limelight, whether he likes it or not. His journey in politics has been a roller coaster, filled with highs and lows, moments of triumph and instances of sheer bewilderment. Despite the constant media scrutiny and public expectations, Rahul has managed to carve out a unique space for himself, often surprising both his critics and supporters with his unpredictable moves. He's on a diplomatic trip to London, though nobody's quite sure who invited him. The city, with its rich history and bustling streets, seems an odd backdrop for Rahul's latest adventure. As he steps out of the airplane, there's a mix of curiosity and skepticism in the air. London, a city known for its political gravitas, is about to witness the charm and quirks of this Indian politician. Maybe they heard about his love for a good hug. Rahul's penchant for breaking protocol with his warm embraces has often made headlines. Whether it's a fellow politician or a stranger, his hugs are legendary. In a world of stiff handshakes and formal bows, Rahul's hugs bring a touch of humanity and warmth, even if they sometimes leave people a bit puzzled. Or maybe they just felt bad for the guy. After all, being in the public eye isn't easy. The weight of expectations, the constant scrutiny, and the never-ending comparisons to his illustrious ancestors can be overwhelming. It's no wonder that sometimes people just want to give him a pat on the back and say, "Hang in there, Rahul." Whatever the reason, Rahul's in London, looking more lost than a tourist at a cricket match. The city's maze-like streets and the cultural nuances seem to baffle him. But there's a certain charm in his confusion, a relatability that endears him to many. After all, who hasn't felt a bit lost in a new city? He stumbles through meetings, shaking hands with people whose names he can't pronounce. The world of international diplomacy is a tricky one, filled with protocols and formalities. But Rahul, with his earnest attempts and occasional missteps, brings a touch of authenticity to these otherwise stiff gatherings. He tries his best to look interested as they drone on about trade deals and international relations. The intricacies of global politics can be mind-numbing even for seasoned diplomats. For Rahul, who often wears his heart on his sleeve, hiding his boredom is a challenge. But he soldiers on, trying to grasp the complexities of the discussions, but his mind keeps wandering back to his favorite pastime, eating ice cream. In the midst of serious discussions, Rahul's thoughts drift to simpler pleasures. The creamy delight of an ice cream cone, the joy of a sweet treat, offers a brief escape from the weighty matters at hand. One can't help but wonder, what's Rahul's real mission in London? Is it a quest for knowledge, a search for new experiences, or simply a break from the relentless pace of Indian politics? The city, with its blend of tradition and modernity, offers countless possibilities. Is he there to learn the secrets of international diplomacy, the art of negotiation, the nuances of global relations, and the strategies of seasoned diplomats are all valuable lessons? Perhaps Rahul seeks to broaden his horizons, to gain insights that could help him navigate the complex world of politics back home. Or is he just looking for a good time? London's vibrant nightlife, its cultural events, and its diverse culinary scene offer plenty of opportunities for fun and relaxation. For someone constantly in the spotlight, a bit of downtime in a foreign city can be a welcome respite. But one thing's for sure, wherever Rahul goes, laughter and chaos are sure to follow. His unique blend of earnestness and unpredictability ensures that he leaves a lasting impression, whether he's in the corridors of power or the streets of a foreign city. As he navigates the challenges and joys of his London trip, one can't help but watch with a mix of amusement and curiosity, wondering what Rahul will do next. Meanwhile, back in India, rumours are swirling like a cup of chai in a Delhi market. The air is thick with speculation, and every corner of the market is buzzing with the latest gossip. People are whispering in hushed tones, exchanging knowing glances, and nodding in agreement as they discuss the latest scandal that has gripped the nation. The buzz is about Rahul's secret London rendezvous. It's not just any meeting, it's a clandestine affair that has everyone talking. The who's who of the political and business world are speculating about the purpose of his visit. Was it a casual dinner, a business meeting, or something more sinister? Some say he's hobnobbing with foreign agents, plotting to overthrow the government. The theories are wild and varied. Some believe he's forming alliances with powerful international figures, while others think he's gathering intelligence for a covert operation. The secrecy surrounding his meetings only fuels the fire of speculation. Others say he's just looking for some imported ice cream flavors. It sounds absurd, but in a country where rumors spread like wildfire, even the most mundane activities can be blown out of proportion. Maybe he's just a man with a sweet tooth indulging in his favorite treat while on a business trip. But the whispers get louder when a mysterious grant from USAID surfaces. This isn't just any grant, it's a substantial amount of money, and its purpose is shrouded in mystery. The timing of the grant raises eyebrows, and people start connecting the dots, wondering if there's more to the story than meets the eye. The BJP is up in arms, accusing Rahul of being a pawn in a foreign conspiracy. The political landscape is charged with accusations flying left and right. The opposition is quick to defend Rahul, calling the allegations baseless and politically motivated. The debate rages on with no clear resolution in sight. USAID, they cry, is just a fancy word for Uncle Sam meddling in our elections. The rhetoric is strong and the imagery is powerful. Political cartoons depict Uncle Sam with his hands in India's affairs, and news anchors dissect every detail of the alleged interference. The narrative is compelling and it captures the imagination of the public. The news channels go into overdrive, with analysts debating the geopolitical implications of Rahul's love for all things foreign, from ice cream to, well, USAID grants. The discussions are heated, with experts weighing in on the potential impact on India's sovereignty and its relationship with the United States. The story dominates the headlines, and the nation watches with bated breath, waiting to see how it will all unfold. Enter the dynamic duo of BJP's media machinery, Gaurav Bhatia and Amit Malviya. With their well-rehearsed outrage and perfectly timed tweets, they turn the USAID grant into a national scandal. Bhatia, with his booming voice and serious demeanor, thunders about national security threats and the Congress party's anti-national agenda. Malviya, the keyboard warrior, unleashes a Twitter storm, tagging international news outlets and diplomats with hashtags like #Rahul funded by USAID and #Congress exposed. The narrative is clear. Rahul, the bumbling fool, has been caught red-handed, his foreign connections exposed for the world to see. Or has he? Section 4, Trump card, the Don speaks and tweets. Adding fuel to the fire is none other than former US President Donald Trump. From his Mar-a-Lago resort, he tweets a cryptic message about Sleepy Joe sending money to that Papu guy in India. The Indian media explodes. Is Trump implying that the Biden administration is trying to influence Indian elections, or is he just being his usual unpredictable self? The lines between truth and satire blur. The world watches in amusement as the Indian political drama unfolds, a bizarre mix of serious allegations and comical characters. Section 5, Modi's mantra, beware the foreign hand. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, a master of political theatre, seizes the opportunity. With his characteristic charisma and commanding presence, he stands before the masses, his voice resonating with conviction. Modi knows the pulse of the nation, and he taps into the deep-seated fears and aspirations of the people. At a series of rallies across the country, he warns the public about the foreign hand trying to destabilize India. His speeches are filled with fervor, painting a vivid picture of external threats looming over the nation. He speaks of conspiracies and hidden agendas, of forces that seek to undermine India's sovereignty and progress. He doesn't mention Rahul or the USAID grant directly, but the implication is clear. The subtlety of his message is not lost on the audience. They understand the unspoken words, the veiled references. Modi's rhetoric is a masterclass in political communication, where every word, every pause, every gesture is calculated to evoke a response. The crowd roars its approval, chanting slogans against foreign interference. The atmosphere is electric, charged with a sense of unity and purpose. The people, stirred by Modi's words, feel a renewed sense of patriotism and resolve. They are ready to stand against any force that threatens their nation. Modi, the seasoned politician, knows how to play to the gallery. He understands the power of symbolism and the importance of connecting with the common man. His gestures, his expressions, his very demeanor exude confidence and strength. He is the leader the people look up to, the one who will guide them through turbulent times. He paints a picture of a strong and independent India, threatened by external forces. His narrative is compelling, a blend of hope and caution. He speaks of India's glorious past, its potential future, and the challenges it faces. The message is clear: India must remain vigilant, united, and resilient. And in this narrative, Rahul Gandhi, the accidental tourist of Indian politics, becomes the unwitting poster boy of foreign interference. His actions, his associations are scrutinized and questioned. The contrast between Modi's assertive leadership and Rahul's perceived naivety is stark. The stage is set, the players are in place, and the drama of Indian politics unfolds.